This is Mike Nieheiser. I'm with Terry Coughlan, President, Founder, and CEO of GoGold Resources, Inc. That's GGD on the Toronto Exchange, or GLGDF. Terry, thanks for joining me. Before we get started, I want to disclose that I am a shareholder of your company. How are you doing, Terry?
Very good. Thanks for calling, Mike.
I understand you just got back from Mexico. Can you tell me about your newest acquisition?
Yeah, the newest acquisition is Santa Gratuitous mine. It was a past-producing mine in Sonoran, Mexico. We purchased a company called Animus Resources a few months ago. In the meantime, since then, we've actually put out a new NI 43-101 resource on it. It was a preliminary resource. It was 609,000 ounces indicated and 141,000 inferred, all over gram, 0.2 kind of thing. So it's excellent grade for open pit potential in Mexico. It's very high grade for Mexico, actually.
Now, this is a mine that was in previous operation. When you acquired it, can you give me an idea of what the amount of either infrastructure or resource information was available to you when you acquired it?
No question. There's probably $100 million worth of information in today's dollars available. It was Phelps Dodge had it originally. They drilled a lot of it off and put it into production. Campbell Resources bought it from them. And between the two of them, produced between 500 and 700,000 ounces of gold, over 2 grams grade, which is high grade again for Mexico. It was heap leach, all near surface oxide resources pretty well. And what was nice about it was 75% recovery and only a 4-inch crush, which is quite large for heap leach. So it's something that we think we can put back into production very quickly. We now have like I said before, 609,000 ounces indicated, and we're going to move those into a PEA here over the next few weeks. That should be out on the market shortly, and that'll give us the first glimpse of the NAV of that project, which I think is going to be pretty spectacular.
And what's your timing as far as putting that back into production?
Well, we're looking at having it up and running by mid-2015. We can fast-track it because of that infrastructure, and the question you asked earlier, there's a lot of haul roads already there. The water is already in place. The permitting should only take 3 to 4 months because it is a brownfields area. A lot of the pits are pre-stripped, and haul roads are there. So there's the office complex, and it's simply just building a CIL plant, ADR plant, which are very low cost to do. Each of them might cost maybe $3 to $4 million, and then establish a pad there, which is probably another $2 or $3 million. So we think between $20 and $30 million is the capex on the project, but that'll come out here soon in the PEA.
Now, can you talk about the expansion potential for locating additional resources at the project?
Yeah, no question. We just put out a press release here, actually yesterday. Had some spectacular numbers in it for open pit grade 2.2 grams. We had some 9 meters at 11 grams in there. These were kind of new discoveries, and sort of they were adjacent to the existing pits and deposits, but testing a new theory from the and drilling direction that was developed through our 3D modeling. And so we're pretty excited about the upside. We have numerous targets that haven't been drilled, numerous targets that have been drilled with exceptional drill holes in them, and they just need to be followed up on. So there's potential, we think, to grow ounces there very quickly over the next 12 months, and we think we can add another 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 ounces over the next 12 to 18 months to this project. So that would take it well over 1 million ounces.
So this sounds interesting. Now, are you able to take some of the contractor work, material expertise from your other project that you just brought into production and be able to apply it to this project?
No question. We just built a very large pad in Parral, our other tailings project. So we have all the engineering and information and costing for that. So that helps us with the PEA and also moving into the pre-feasibility study. So yeah, definitely. And we have a lot of personnel that can move from one construction site over to the next. So we definitely have a lot of infrastructure in place.
And while we're on the subject, can you, in about 30 seconds, tell me about your mine building experience and others on your team?
We've been working in Mexico now for about, let's say, 17 years. We built one of the largest projects in Mexico, gold mines, the Ocampo project through Gammon Lake Resources. We also bought a mine for about $20 million and rehabilitated it and sold it for $375 million through our company called GoGold Resources. So Ocampo, which is an interesting project, was both an underground and open pit mine. So we have a lot of experience with mining, and now we just finished our Perel project, which is also another heap leach project. So we've got a lot of experience in building mines in Mexico, and been down there for 17 years, and a lot of business connections there also.
Well, a quick 1-minute summary on where that is and how, at what point you're going to declare commercial production.
Well, we're looking at, we're in the ramp-up phase right now. We're in the commissioning phase. Our plan is to get to 3,000 to 4,000 tons a day and announce commercial production near the end of September. We're actually running about 2,000 to 2,500 to 2,800 on a daily basis now, so we're ramping up very quickly. The recoveries are looking as planned, and everything. We've actually delivered some doré already to the smelter, so we're in production, and we'll be in hopefully steady state production end of September. So really September to December will be our first real commercial production quarter, and I think people are going to be pretty surprised with the numbers.
And what's your expectation for silver production at Perel, and have you an estimated cost per ounce?
Yeah, right now through the pre-fees that we put out, it's suggesting around $6.43 an ounce silver with gold as a byproduct. The first few years, I think 2 or 3, we're going to produce about 3 million ounces of silver a year, and then the life of mine is 1.8 million ounces silver equivalent over a 12-year mine life at 5,000 tons a day. Our goal is to get running at 5,000 tons a day and then moving the project into 10,000 tons a day over the next couple of years. So that mine life will shorten, but the number of ounces are going to increase during that period. So it's a nice project.
So if I could reiterate what you said, I think you mentioned that you're expecting a PEA out on your latest acquired project, and we should be looking for full commercial production in the fall with Perel.
That's correct.
Well, great. And I would like to thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem, Mike. Call anytime.